Okay, here are the main problems. The lower beam is out on that picture. The high beams are working fine. And then one of the bulbs is starting to fog up seriously. Okay, the process of taking these off. I'll start off with this here. I've already taken the indicator out, but that's one screw. These are just small 3mm screws. This is obviously the left hand side. So there's two of those, and there's these ones here. Ooh. Okay, there's just one up here. I don't think I have to take this panel off, but I definitely need to make sure I can take this panel off. Which I'm trying to think, there must be a screw back here. Oh, there's one. There's one up here as well, which I do believe you can probably just see. Let me just angle that up a bit more. There's one there. The reason I'm doing this is because this will allow me to get into where the screw, the light is, because of course I want to remove one and take one to the US to make sure I've got the right ones. Okay, I might now have to go for the screen off. And next will involve me taking the screen off, which I do believe are these ones here. Oh, wrong size. Let's get down a size. You know what I might have to do? I might have to take the mirrors off. Okay, there's a little black washer underneath those. As you can see from the amazement of filming, I've taken the screen off. As you can probably see, I've taken off one wing mirror. I've taken off the other one. These have little black things that cover them up. So they don't look all silvery. Which I don't think is a major problem, but anyway. Yeah. Now these mirrors, I actually replaced the old ones because the old ones just got fatigued and they started falling off. So I got these ones from like AliExpress or something like that. And they were like, I don't know, 50 something bucks for two, I think. Okay, let me put that down on the ground. Okay, I do believe I had to take this panel off, pretty much the same as what I did on the other side. So, oh, not this panel, sorry, unscrew some things here. But I think I need to take, or maybe I don't need to take the light out. We'll have a look. I'll take the screw out of here first and see what the story is. Now, of these screws that are on the front, this one is slightly different. All the 1, 2, and the one that goes in here are all the same sort of size. This one is sort of circular with a little bit of a washer built in there. There is a black washer underneath that as well, I think. Okay, taking the big one out of there, and then I think I have to take this one out of here as well, and then hopefully this thing here will then come off. Fingers crossed. Yep, I'm going to have to take this off. So I've taken screws out of here, here, here. Oh, there. Probably going to have to take that one out there as well. And then probably one in here as well. So I have to do that on both sides. Okay, finally got the damn thing out, but I don't think I need to try and get this thing, the bulb, out of the housing, because the housing's all for the adjusting the high and low and all that sort of thing. But I think I just need to unscrew those 1, 2, 3, 4 screws, and then I'll be all right. Fingers crossed. Hey presto, it's out of the machine, out of the harness thingy. Okay, so this is the bit that I'm going to take to the US with me, just to make sure that the ones that I'm getting from Rob are the same legit things. Sweet. God, what a mission that was. Okay, let me see what the time was. I started about 12 o'clock, and it's, there we go, 2:45. Wow, there you go. Okay, later. Now I realise there's a huge section there from where I was taking off the fairings, and then all of a sudden the light bulb was taken out. But I forgot to film some of that, so no big thing there. The reason I was taking out the bulb is because my closest dealer from New Zealand that has the parts that I wanted is in New England, in Massachusetts. And I'm going over there in the middle of the year, and I'll pick them up from him there and then fly back with them and put it all back together when I get back. Now this is before I get back, so hopefully there'll be some other footage of me putting the new ones back in and it all working. Okay, I'm back in New Zealand. It's September, and this is just pictures of me putting the bulbs back in the mounts. But here we go. Okay, here we go. I'm going to plug in my new headlights. This one here says it's right, so that would be this side. Okay, I'm not sure which one's high beam, but let me just see what goes on here. I later found out that it's quite crucial that I knew which one is high beam, because I started getting errors. Okay, I'm not sure if I've got these in the right way, but there's only one way to find out, right? Yeah, I did have them in the wrong way, but I worked out later on that if I opened up a little bit above where the harness was, it had all the left hand, high beam, right hand, low beam, and all that sort of thing on there, so I was able to fix it in the end. Okay, it says front beam failed. Now, the lights definitely aren't on, and this one here, which is the light that's usually up here, is not on either. There's a little, let's go into service and see if, no, it's not service, what's the, that's the one where you check. Vehicle status. Okay, it says B1013. Now, let me see what a B1013 is if it's in this book. Okay, B1013, high beam short circuit fault. and it's got this side's light. Okay, maybe it's sort of got the cords around the wrong way, in which case let me see what I can do. Yeah, this is a prime example of me trying a little bit of the old bucket engineering. Again, this was before I found out that actually the cords are labelled inside that harness just above my right hand there. And I solved myself a lot of problems later on. One. Okay, that one. This is high beam. I'll put that in this one here. Come on. Why does this have to be so freaking complicated? Oh, there we go. Oh, no. There we go. Now this one, I'll put into here just in case that's where it's meant to go. Ah! Oh, maybe they don't let them go in the other way. Right. Now let's see if that makes a difference. Ooh. No. Lights came on for a second and then they went off. Okay, let me see. I'll take them all out. And then if we still get a short circuit, it must be somewhere else. Yeah, I did take them all out and I still got a short circuit, so I was a little bit, a little bit confused about what was happening. But I eventually sorted it out, as I said, by taking off that harness above it and rewiring it actually the proper way. So all was good. Eventually, it all ended up working fine, as you'll see a little bit later. Okay, I have a bunch of these. When I got the replacement lights, they sent me a bunch of these, I don't know what you call them, drivers. I ended up replacing all the drivers with the ones that they gave to me, and it worked after that point. I then tested them all individually, and only actually one of those 4 drivers was actually at fault. So I kept the 3 drivers that were fine, because you never know how they will fare in the future. I don't know whether I'll have to replace more later on, but I've got some spares, so it's all good. As you can see from there, I'm still getting errors, but that was before I replaced the drivers and put them in the right place. Sorry, attach the motor, the lights in the right place. So, as you can see from the next couple of pics, I finally got them all working and all ended up very good in the end. Okay, as you can probably see, the front beams are working just fine. And you can see I've adjusted them all using those brackets. But the high beam, it says I can work out which one it is. Oh, that's not the high beam, that's the horn. That's the high beam. That's on, that's off. obviously flashing like that. But it's all good to go. As I said, all the maintenance for the lights is done. The only thing I need to fix now is the brakes. Sometimes when I jam on the brakes hard, I get a bit of a shudder. I've taken them to the shop once, they said it was the disc, they replaced it, no change. I've taken off the ABS and the traction control, and I've been driving to see if that was the difference. That was the difference as well, so it's definitely something mechanical rather than electronic. But I'll get onto that at some later date.